Alright, let's have a look. Make sure I get the settings right. Okay. Boom. Look at that. Choose complexity. Easy. Recommended difficulty for the first playthrough. I don't do multiple playthroughs. Normal. Enemy and partisan health is very low. Every combat is a serious challenge. Dogs are very dangerous. Sounds good. Wounded partisans can die if they don't get treatment in time. Hey, that sounds pretty good. Saving during missions is blocked. That's bad. Tactical mode doesn't slow time. That's good. This is not the right type of genre to... Saving, like, locking out saving as a difficulty increment is a terrible design decision in almost every genre. It doesn't make an individual encounter more difficult, it makes an overall level more tedious. Is that a bit loud? And this is a style of game, like, if this genre, like Shadow Tactics, Desperados type, like Desperados had some challenge runs where it was complete this level, and it was an optional badge to complete certain levels without saves. But you could do that on an easy, medium, or hard difficulty. The difficulty should be around the individual challenges and enemy locations and how quickly they see you, not the ability to go from start to finish without getting caught once. It's kind of... So since we're just testing out beta, I'm not going to do that setting, which is a shame. What it also sort of plays to me is that potentially the normal difficulty is the hardest one. I mean, the wounded partisans can die if they don't get treatment. Yeah, that's something, if that doesn't belong. Yeah, battle previews are hidden or something. Hey mage, how you doing? It really, it's kind of like, if you compare it to a task, right? Like, so let's say basketball, shooting a free throw. If the challenge is to shoot a free throw, that's the difficulty, right? To increase the difficulty, you up that to a 3-pointer. Or remove the backboard. You know, turn the lights off. You don't say, okay, now make 3 in a row. That's not how you go from easy to medium, and you don't go, okay, now make 5 in a row. That's, you know... The whole fun of a lot of these style of games has been you try something, it doesn't work, you load it back up, you try again. The difficulty comes from, like I said, increased extra enemies on the field, faster reflexes from the enemy, less ammo available. Like in Desperados, that was one of the ones you don't start with all your ammo, and the crates hold less, so you don't get to use, like, because the guns are fairly powerful in that one. So the way to make it harder is give you less access to those abilities, so you have to use more basic abilities. So we're a little disappointed. So we won't be doing hard, which means I have to play on normal. But it should be fine. They might change. I hope they do change it before release, because that's not what you want to see in any game.
At 4 a.m. on June the 22nd, 1941, the armed forces of Germany launched a surprise attack against the Soviet Union. The great patriotic war of the Soviet people against the fascist invaders began.
Cool. Yeah, I know. Playing on normal.
In the first several months, the Soviet forces suffered devastating losses, fighting against a battle-hardened and ruthless enemy. The Red Army was forced to retreat. The invaders stormed their way forward, razing Soviet cities to the ground and burning down villages along the way. Minsk, Smolensk, and Novgorod fell. The German Air Force bombed Kiev and Sevastopol. Threat loomed over Moscow and Leningrad. Thousands of Soviet soldiers were surrounded, trapped in salients. One of them was a commanding officer of a rifle company, Captain Zorin. During an attempt to break out of the encirclement, He was taken prisoner and shipped to the nearest Dulag. He was supposed to be transferred from the prisoner of war camp to an internment camp. Fully aware that this would be a one-way ticket for him and his comrades, Zorin began work on a breakout. But the Germans discovered his plans.
Yeah, Iron Man challenges in some games to prevent sort of save scum, like what you do is in your decisions should matter and carry over is a relevant thing, but not in a real-time game situation that revolves around, like, the genre revolves around that sort of getting caught going around corners and being like, okay, now I have to work out what I'm going to do, especially when you've got access to that information, good sight. Hey, well, Mr. Khan, how you doing? Yeah, the Desperado stuff is really good for the non-saving.
Es hat etwas gedauert, bis wir diese zwei im Wald geschnappt haben, Herr Kommandant.
Why is it in Russian?
Captain Zorin, I've been informed
dass Sie die Gefangenen zum Aufstand angestiftet
that you put the
they've got an
prisoners
interpreter,
up
that's
to a
cool.
riot. What are you trying to do?
Ihr Krieg ist vorbei.
Your war is over. Soon it will be over for the Red Army too.
I wouldn't be so sure. We'll be chasing you all the way back to Berlin
Wir
before
werden
long.
euch
I
schon
was in
bald
German.
zurück nach Berlin jagen.
Unser Sieg ist gewiss.
Our victory is all but certain. Neither Moscow nor Leningrad can hold out for more than 2 weeks.
Was habt ihr dem deutschen
No, there's an actual
You
interpreter
don't
in the
stand a
camp.
chance against the might of Germany. We, Aryans, are born to rule the likes of you.
All humans are born equal.
Alle Menschen
But
sind
you,
gleich.
Hitler's
Aber
filth.
ihr,
You aren't human.
ihr seid keine Menschen.
Yeah, this is supposed to be like
Was
Desperados.
für ein
Mage.
Schwachsinn. Bringt ihn nach draußen zur Exekution.
So gut wie erledigt, Herr Kommandant.
Well, the Russian speaking English because I set it to English, right? But in this case, the German speaking German because he has an interpreter speaking to the prisoner. So that kind of makes sense, right? If they didn't actually have an
Go
interpreter,
ahead, you bastard. Shoot.
then
There's
I'd just
170
expect them to
million
be
of us.
speaking
You
English.
can't shoot everyone.
Oh, he's gun jammed.
The alarm. The sergeant must have started the riot. I wish I were with them. Now I'll have to escape on my own. I can't even hold a rifle. My hands are tied. I'll try and sneak along the fence while the guards are looking.
Okay, save up. I've got experience. Use left mouse button to do your partisan or select an action. Click right mouse button to cancel a move or an action. Use WASD to move the cameras. You can rotate the camera with Q and E buttons. Use your mouse wheel to change camera distance. Okay, cool. No camera move in there? No, okay. Your character starts using stealth movement if you are close to an enemy. Do we have a... Okay, so it doesn't have a crouch stealth option. What is R? Weapon reloading? I can't do that. Okay. Oh, that's a bit jarry. I like that. Let's go collect the information. Every enemy in the game has a cone of vision. Move your cursor to an enemy and press the right mouse button to see it. Keep out of the cone and don't be caught. Okay, it looks like there's no sort of... yeah, they're going to have to work on that. Looks like there's no stealth line for, like, crouched. But maybe there is later on. Okay, so we walk across there. I saw something earlier that I need to confirm when we get there, but I have a feeling that this is not along the ground, which is going to be an issue. You can quick save your game by pressing F5. I've been doing that, yeah. If you want to quick load, press F9. Oh, F9, really. Note that saving is impossible on the game's highest complexity level. Yeah, we talked about that. That's not cool. You can change settings in the Settings tab in the game's menu. Yeah. You can change game settings such as showing exact hit numbers in the game's main menu in the game setting. Show hit chance, hide indication. Hide indicator of interactive object. Hide indication. No. Show hit chance in percents. No, it's usually F8 though. Okay. Sneak in the shed along the fence, don't let yourself be found. Okay, so this I saw this guy as it was panning over, and I'm a little concerned here. That's not on the ground, right? And you can see because it covers here. And what this is going to do, it's like he's a fairly easy enemy, right? He faces this way or he faces that way. But look at this. Where's the safety line? We're in it now. So if you're playing like this, you'd be like, okay, yeah, let's have a look here.
Feels like I'm back with my recon platoon. We'll teach
but
them
I
a lesson.
wasn't standing in it. It's not true 3D and not true isometric then? No, it's 3D.
Get down.
Where's my save? I just saved it up there. Man, this save is a long time. The load's a long load.
Quiet.
They just got the cone of sight coming out of his crotch. And it's running a flat plane, but because of the 3D angle, it's not projecting along the ground. What would happen this should be projecting at his feet along this board, and then along this ground, showing you where the site is. And like I said, for this enemy it's fine, but in the future when there's tougher enemies or it's tighter, and you're looking at it from this angle, you're like, where are you sitting? Especially if something's... Or it doesn't have that tighter... We'll find out. Either that or the missions won't be that much of a struggle where it matters, in which case then, if it's not that much of a puzzle, what's the point? But that's like crotch cam. Look at it, it's coming straight out of his penis. Double click left mouse button to sprint. Your characters make noise when they're sprinting, keep this in mind. Okay.
They've seen us.
How? Oh, this guy?
Kill the bastard! Oh, this spells trouble.
Oh, also, quick save 3 is the latest one. I clicked on the top one because I thought that would be the latest one, but it's not. Oh.
Quiet.
Yeah, that's really awkward.
The enemy's near.
You can use certain Is it auto-saving as well? You can use certain objectives to your environment to hide from enemies. Use the cellar by clicking it with left mouse button to escape the patrolling enemy's gaze. Click the right mouse button to exit the cellar. To highlight objects you can interact with, press the Alt button. Can we keep that? Oh, is that what it was saying on one of the settings? Auto hide off. I turned that off before. Why is it back on again? Can we keep that up? Oh, I've got to... Oh man, you got to... So you can't turn that on. You've got to like hold down Alt forever. Can we... Is there a setting to not have that happen? Hide indication of interactable. I don't think that's a thing. But... All right. So I've got to play the game with my thumb on Alt all the time. That's going to be a pain. That means you're constantly sort of rotating the camera to make sure. Look, even here, his line of sight is. It's got this little weird bit where it ducks away from your circle. That dude's hiding there like that. Alt in the other games too is move the camera, so having to move it via... Oh, it's a bit awkward. Now I gotta keep pressing Alt to see... Okay, so I can interact with them if I get there. Oh no, cutscene. Oh, I won't be interacting with them.
Teilt euch auf. Durchsucht das Dorf und den Wald. Findet und erschießt die Flüchtigen. Es darf niemand entkommen.
Zu Befehl. Soldaten, mitkommen.
Voiceover language, English. I guess unless... Well, the thing is they put up subtitles, though. So if the idea is... Like, we had an interpreter, so it replaced the Russian with English because I'm playing English, but it's not going to tell us what the German's saying because my character doesn't speak German. I'd be okay with that. It was correctly translated. Thanks, Crit. However, if you're going to give me the subtitles and you've got English voice overs, like, stick with that. All of a sudden I had to read and I didn't read. What did they say? Because I didn't read it. Because I was like, oh, it's not in...
He ordered them to scour the area.
Oh, thanks, Zoran.
Someone must have escaped.
My character told me what the voice actors didn't. Someone must have escaped. Yeah, that's you. You escaped, you moron.
The enemy is near.
Container looting. Hover over the box and click on the interaction item. To select an item, drag it with your cursor. Double click with left mouse button or click take all.
Calm down.
Just take all. Press I to open inventory. Equip your knife, the upper weapon slot. Drag, drop the item, double slot. Click. Oh, okay, so they've added like what, some sort of RPG-ish. We've got a skill tree as well and a tactical map. Oh, that's nice. An encyclopedia? No, thank you. I wonder how much this is going to dilute the real-time tactic side of things. Stealth killing. Stealthy takedown allows you to quickly kill your target. However, your prey will resist for a short while, producing noise that could be heard by other enemies. You can hide enemy corpses using environmental objects to keep them from being found. Nice, we can feed the bush.
Take a break in life.
Oh, you can't even... It doesn't even highlight the objects you can hide in. Where did that enemy go? Don't let yourself be found. Make your way through the village. You go to the tutorial bouncing spots.
Tread lightly.
Enemies can't see you while you're moving through bushes. Sneak into the next yard using bushes. Enemies can't see a corpse in the bushes unless they walk into it. Use this to avoid being caught. So it does have the... on the mouse over. Moving through bushes creates noise that can cause nearby enemies to become suspicious. If your plan was to remain undetected, wait for their suspicion level to decrease before carrying on. Yeah, there's a reason why they don't have that. Yeah, so now you got to... If you can just sit and wait for the level to drop, that's what you do, right? You click, you wait, you click, you wait, you click, you wait, you click, you wait, you click, you wait. There's no... That's not tactical. It's tedious. Not running, I can see. Because the running is like if they instantly... Your characters can jump over low fences and take shortcuts. That's cool. Yeah, nice. I like that. That's good. Yeah. I wonder if that affects their vision. Can't tell. Does it show the fence as an interactable? It does. Alright. So there's something to interact with in here.
The enemy is near.
Your character gained a new level. Why? What did I do? And a skill point. You can spend it in the tree. Press I to choose the skill tab. To learn high level skills, you need to learn 3 skills from a previous tier. You can see the number of skills needed to the right of a skill tree.
Calm down.
Let's take all the stuff. It's time to master my skills. Alright, calm down. Okay, so you could take different paths throughout the thing. Lowers the stamina cost of running. No. Allows you to kill low rank enemies faster when in stealth. Win chance during melee fight is increased. If you have this skill, your partisan will have low effect on global map activities' success chances. If you have this skill, your partisan will have low effect on global map activities' success chances. Don't quite understand that. Increase character defense bonus while in cover. Well, the plan is not to get seen in cover, so you shouldn't need defense. Increase chance to hit using pistols. Oh, really? There's a oh, there was a percentage thing on chance to miss. Don't like that at all. Knife throwing. Partisans throws a knife and silently kills an enemy. Thrown knife can be picked up and used again. Oh, that seems like a good go-to. Let's grab that. Yeah. Okay, yeah, definitely. Thanks, Cooper. Is this going to be to throw the knife? Yeah, it is. Look at our throw knife ability. Enemies traveling along can be easily neutralized or distracted. It's much harder if you meet a group of enemies. Try not to let them see you.
I'm on it. One down.
Oh, where should we dump this? Bush wants to feed. That's kind of cool. I'm going to zoom in on the next one, hey? So I'm guessing the bodies aren't going to get destroyed. Oh, let's get, I got to pull my knife out of his body. Clean it off.
It's going to raise the alarm.
Some of your past abilities can use the distance. The ability shows you. Okay.
You're gonna pay for everything!
Why? Why didn't you throw the knife? Okay. I guess. Need to be a little bit more careful.
Quiet.
I'm all the way back here. Right. That's fine. Take a knife throw when it says you've leveled up.
Down.
The art style's good. It's fine for information stuff because it's got highlighting in it. However, like I said, it's missing some of the highlight stuff, and I'm holding my thumb on Alt, which is one, uncomfortable and unnecessary. It should just so I'll show you. If I go over here and I press the Alt button, it highlights what you can use. It also does this stuff, which I don't care for. Whereas, like in Desperados and Shadow Tactics and I think Commandos as well, they have like you can toggle this on. It's just an option. You just press a button. It's the H key in those games, and there's a symbol on the side, and it leaves those open for you to see. Also with bushes to highlight where you can hide. Now in here, if you mouse over the bush, it shows you can hide in here, but I actually have to mouse over it. It won't, you know. It definitely has a more realistic look than the other games. Now, let's get right in there. And that's as far down as it'll let us go in though.
I'm on it. Drop one.
Let's get our knife out first. No, it's not an option to toggle.
Calm down.
Okay, so we have two guys here that we could be worried about. This guy. The crotch vision as well has a very jagged and quite jarring visual effect when it gets locked off by a corner. You can see it sort of really.
I'm on it. No stopping us.
Can I run with the body? No. Okay, good. What's this one mean? It's got one knife. Get my knife. I'm player one. I have a skill. Do I have a skill? Is that what it's saying? No. Increased throwing distance and decreased ability cooldown. Oh, that'll be good. Yeah, we'll be maxing out knife throwing, I think. I'm player one. Does the train noise cover my noise? I don't know. That's a good question, though, Mr. TNT. Because it does say running produces noise. I'd like to think so, then. So we'll run up to the bush there. I assume we're stealth there. Yeah. The other thing that highlights as well, I mean, that's the thing, like it shows us where enemies are.
Careful now.
I can't actually get in the bushes there. Oh, I'm in the bush there. I can't remember if the other ones had a compass. I think they did on the map.
I'm on it. Drop one.
I'm pretty sure Blades the Shogun did, and they mentioned like using the east side of the camp or the north side of this thing or something, to sort of, you know, if you had choices on where you were going to go. I'm constantly toggling the Alt key just to see if there's something I could pick up. Save that. A smell indicator in case the body's rotting long enough, yeah.
Quiet.
Yeah. You find containers in unexpected forms and unexpected places. For example, collect the contents of the nearest pile of stones. Stone throwing is a very simple, effective way to draw enemy attention. Yeah. Okay, so I should be... So to do that we have to go into inventory. And put some stones in maybe there. Or maybe in there. Okay. ZXC. Okay. Character is busy, saving is not possible. Oh, so you can't save with an action about to occur. He did not give a crap. Limited rocks too.
Ich höre was.
It's real time, Dr. Batakachat.
Hey, come on. Get up. We've almost reached the forest.
I can't. The wound is too much. Leave me, Sanic. Run. Run for your life before they see you with me.
What do you mean, run? Are you out of your mind? You don't leave comrades behind. I can carry you.
Stand down. I'll carry him.
Captain, you're alive. I thought the fascists got to you.
I'm fine. But it looks like you took a bullet. We'll find a safe place and dress your wounds.
Pops has a dugout in the forest. The Germans won't find us there.
How far out is it? We won't be able to carry him through the woodland and swamps.
I didn't think of that. We can take him to Mikhailovo, to Uncle Vasya. He won't betray you.
All right, take us there.